I was sitting in the small cafe near my office, waiting for my usual afternoon coffee. The rain outside tapped gently against the windows, and everything seemed ordinary. That's when I heard her voice, my girlfriend, talking on the phone. At first, I didn't pay much attention. I thought she was just catching up with a friend. But then the words she spoke made my stomach drop. She was laughing and whispering sweet things. Not to me, but to someone else. I froze in my seat, coffee forgotten. She didn't know I was listening, and that made everything feel worse. Every laugh, every tender word, pierced through me. I couldn't believe this was happening. I wanted to confront her right there, to demand an explanation. But I couldn't bring myself to speak. My voice felt heavy, trapped somewhere deep in my chest. Instead, I watched, silently breaking apart inside. She talked about plans, about little inside jokes only the two of them shared. My heart ached as I realized how close they had grown while I remained unaware. All this time, I had thought we were happy. I thought about our moments, our dates, the way she used to hold my hand. And now, listening to her, I realized how carefully she had hidden her betrayal. The truth was like a blade, sharp and cutting. I took a deep breath and stood up. I didn't want to hear more. I didn't want to ruin myself entirely by knowing every detail. So I walked away silently, letting her words fade behind me. Outside, the rain soaked my coat, but I barely noticed. My mind was spinning, trying to process what I had just discovered. Anger, hurt, betrayal, all collided in a storm inside me, louder than the weather around me. I didn't call her, didn't text. I walked through the streets like a ghost, my heart heavy, yet my steps deliberate. I needed distance, space to think, to feel, to plan what to do next. By the time I reached home, I was numb. I sat in silence, replaying the conversation over and over in my mind. Each time, the betrayal felt sharper, the wound deeper. I realized trust, once broken, is almost impossible to rebuild. That night, I made a decision. I would no longer pretend everything was fine. I would confront her, but only when I was ready. Not in anger, not in despair, but with the strength of someone who finally understood the truth. And though it hurt more than I could have imagined, I knew walking away silently that afternoon was the right choice. It gave me the clarity I needed, a quiet power, before the storm that was coming.